Welcome back, YouTube. Tiffany with Night Shift EDC here today. Today we're going to be going over the SERT Penumbra 2.0. It's a backpack that has become more popular recently in the carry scene. Company SERT is a sister company to Alpha 19er, which many of you have probably heard of. And SERT, I would say, even more so than Alpha 19er, is geared towards CCW. Also, it's been written on the website that you can ruck with these bags as well. And then on top of that, you can also use it as an EDC bag. And so today we're gonna go through all the features of the bag. We're gonna go through what it can carry, what water bottles it can hold, what different pockets are used for, as well as how it rucks. I personally do not carry, so I cannot speak on that at all, but I have a unique perspective to what this bag is like, mostly as an EDC bag, but I did take it out rucking once and I have some thoughts about that as well. So let's do it. All right, so as far as the aesthetic of the bag, I think it was made to blend in. It looks really cool, but as far as the colors and the designs go, it's not something that's gonna stand out, which is typically what you want if you may be carrying. And so as far as the aesthetic goes, I would say that it's quite versatile. You can use it outside, you could use it, I've taken it to the office with me. Probably depends on where you work. I don't know so much about urban carry, but I think if you were to get the black one, then it could be more urban. So I think based on the color that you get, it can be quite versatile. The bag is 21 liters and comes in weighing 3.14 pounds or 1.42 kilograms. The dimensions, I will put on the screen here, 18 inches high, 12 inches at the base, and then it tapers up to 9.5 inches at the top, and then 6 inches depth. The shell is made out of 1000D Cordura nylon for the main body, and then a 500D for the back panel, and also 500D for the inside of the shoulder straps here. This is the Ranger Green colorway, but they also have a navy multicam black on the way, tiger stripes, and an M81 woodland colorway. And depending on what color you get will dictate what color lining you have. The Ranger Green has a Coyote 210D ripstop nylon in the Coyote colorway, which I really like that they line these bags with the 210D ripstop. I think it just adds a lot to the bag. The zippers are gonna be YKK, reverse coil number 10s, and then number 8s for the smaller zippers. In the main compartment front wall has the 2 zippered pocket design here. The top one is the 210D fabric that is also lined with more 210D. And the bottom pocket is the mesh, as you can see, and it's a non-stretch mesh. The back wall has a padded sleeve here, which you can put in your laptop or a rucking weight plate. The website says that it could fit a 15-inch MacBook Pro, but as you'll see, my 16-inch MacBook Pro fits in here very well. As far as a rucking plate goes, pretty much any weight that you might want to put in there will fit, but I have this GoRuck 10-pound sand plate, and one of these will fit in there. It's kind of thick, so basically you're going to get only one plate on this portion, and if you want to load it with more weight, you're going to have to put it in the main compartment. On the front of the bag, we've got a quick access pocket here. The depth goes down to right here. It is also lined with the 210D Coyote. It has a 4-inch by approximately 2-inch loop field, Velcro panel for patches. The CCW pocket is actually here on the front, and it's got side zippers. where the pocket can be accessed on both sides. Now, like I said, I don't carry, so later when I pack out the bag, you'll see what it is that I do with that pocket. But some other options of what you can do with the pocket besides carrying is you could slip a blanket through here, all the way through. And then I got some snacks here that a friend sent me. Perfect snack pocket. Load up the snacks. So perfect. Now, even though I don't specifically use this for carrying purposes, on the website here, it says that it has a loop back wall for you to mount a hook and loop compatible holster like our V kit. So if you go to their website and you know what a V kit is, that probably means something to you, and hopefully that's a good thing. On the back panel here, like I said before, the shoulder strap and the harness are made out of the 500D Cordura, and the foam that's used is the EVA closed cell foam. To note, you cannot take out the frame sheet. There is no zipper to take it out, but it is very sturdy. But there is no adding anything else. If you wanted more, you would have to potentially just put it in the laptop pocket if you wanted to add some more to that. The bag has 2 water bottle pockets on each side. These are made out of MMI's Sammy Wander fabric. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But I got a couple water bottles here for you to see how it handles it. So here I have the 32-ounce Awala water bottle. Takes it like a champ, no problem. The website says that it can hold up to a 40-ounce Nalgene, which I don't have one of those to try it. And then this is a 26-ounce Yeti, and that also fits really well. And then just to point out that with the water bottle inside, as you might expect, if you've got the ruck plate or maybe a laptop, and then here you got the water bottle, the cavity on the inside of the bag is just shrinking a little bit. So may or may not be a problem depending on how much stuff you're carrying. Got to mention this before. So you can access the laptop from the inside, but there is also a top access point where you can access the main cavity of the bag, but then also access the laptop. So there are 2 separate compartments. Then on the side, there are 2 removable compression straps. These do come off. The bottom of the bag also has some loops on it to increase capacity of what you can carry. It also comes with a strap that's removable. And last thing I want to mention for now is that it has these loops here, and then this one which is currently being used, and then also in a loop here. And actually this allows the beaver tails from the Alpha 19er site will actually fit on here, so they are compatible. All right, let's put it on. All right, so here's the beaver tail. You basically are using the clips that are already here and likely gonna remove these off. So it looks like you can still access a snack pocket. Hopefully Helm is not rolling his eyes at me right now, using his CCW for a snack pocket. Sorry, Helm. But this does increase the capacity of the bag by a lot. With the beaver tail, likely what was in mind for it would be a helmet, shoes. I currently have a blanket because I just want to show you the capacity of how much can fit inside this beaver tail, how much extra volume that you'll get with having this. There you go. So this gives you, almost looks like a baby. So having this, and it's fully compressed right now, gives you a lot more capacity on the bag if you're worried that maybe it's too small. You could add something like this, but then also when you don't need a lot, take the whole system off, which doesn't take that much longer, and then you got a lot more slim of an EDC bag. One more thing to mention, there are some loop hooks on both sides here where you can hook stuff from the bag. And then the strap is folded over nylon webbing. I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable handle, but it's sturdy. It's gonna do what it needs to do. This is not necessarily a bag I'm gonna be walking around holding it by this handle for very long. So I think that this is fine. All right guys, now that you've seen the bag packed out, I've got a couple of comparisons here for you so you could see how it stacks up to some of your favorite bags. So first thing first, I've got the Bannock Pro. Next up, we've got the Able Carry Max EDC bag. That's 26 liters. So it is about 5 liters capacity larger. So it's bigger, as you would expect that the Able Carry is taller. I have the Green Room 136 North Seeker bag here. This is the 21 liter bag, I believe. They are quite comparable in size. And last but not least, got the GR2 26 liter from GoRuck. Neither of these bags are packed out right now. All right, next I'm going to show you some video footage of what it looked like with me taking my dogs for a walk with some weight in the back of the bag. Just a quick clip. I'm 5'6", so you could see how it fits and how it sits. All right, everyone, it's time to go through what I would change and what I would keep. So some of the things that I love the most about this bag are the materials. I love the 1000D Cordura, the 210D ripstop on the inside. I love how on the back panel they use the 500D to make it a little bit softer but still rugged. I think that that's amazing. I love the closed cell foam that they use. It's squishy, it's comfortable. Even when I'm rucking, it provided a lot of comfort. I also like that there's 2 pockets and that there's significant capacity to the pockets. I like that there's the ability to have increased capacity if you want, but I really like that there's a quick access pocket here and it's really easy to get into even when the bag is packed. Next thing is, this bag was designed for CCW, and so I realize that I'm not using it the way that the bag was designed. However, I would love for there to be a top pocket or like a way to access the pocket across from the top. Actually, KennWalker Designs, he is modifying bags for them to either have more Velcro panel across the top or even adding a zipper here so that you've got top access, which is amazing. That may be something that I send to him to have him do so that the bag functions better for me, just because with the accessing on the sides there, it's a little bit awkward for me. So that's one of the things that I would change. But overall, I love this bag. I think it's a keeper. 2 other things that I would change, and it's just personal preference, is I like a little squish to the handle, something for my delicate little hands here. So I do wish maybe there was a thin padding here for the moments where you do need to pick it up to be a better experience, but by no means do I think that it affects the quality of the bag in any way. It's just a preference. And then the very last thing that I would wish was a little bit different is I like this closed cell EVA foam. I do wish that the frame sheet was removable. Sometimes I like to take my frame sheets out depending on what I'm doing and just have the bag be a bit more floppy and mold. And then sometimes I like to increase the firmness of the bag that I'm carrying, and especially when I'm rucking. And it does have these waist belt attachments here. And so for rucking, this bag was able to handle it pretty well. I would say that more than 20 pounds wasn't super comfortable without a waist belt. I only did it without a waist belt. So potentially adding a waist belt would increase the weight capacity and the comfort of it on my shoulders personally. If this bag is something that you think you want, I'm going to put a link in the description below on where you can get it, where you can go to the website, where you can look at it. There are a couple more videos about the bag that are out that would be really cool to check out by some amazing YouTubers. It's priced very well at $175 USD currently. And if you are interested in having the pocket modified, I will also put in the information for KennWalker Designs. Just give me a week so I could put my order in first. So that's it for the SERT Penumbra 2.0. If you have any questions, leave a comment below in the comment section. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends. I look forward to coming back with more content. I've got a really good one coming up next, so see you guys soon.